All right, as the acting chair of the Sister Cities Commission, I'd like to call this meeting to order. Commissioner Layton, has the roll call been taken?
Yes, it has.
All right. And we have an agenda. Have all the commissioners had a chance to review the agenda?
Yes.
And may I have a motion as to the approval of the agenda?
I will make that motion.
Second it.
All right. And I will be adding to the agenda an item under C, please. Our Sister Cities Exchange student will be speaking under 7C, so adding in new business. We will have Ellie speak to us then. With that change to the agenda, can I get a approval and second?
I move that we approve the addition to the
I
agenda.
second that.
All right, thank you very much. With that change, the agenda is approved. We also have a copy of the last meeting from July 7th. If you Sister Cities Commissioners could please review the minutes, we'll take a moment.
I move we accept the minutes as printed.
All right, do I have a second on the?
I will
approval?
second that.
Thank you, Mr. Filzen.
That's Brian, but that's fine.
All right. Thank you, Brian.
Better, thank you.
Okay,
Mr. Filson,
moving
right?
on, we also have a financial report from last month. And we do have a detailed revenue and expenses there. If we turn to the second page and look at the detailed listing, there are some entries from July dated the 9th, including our stipend paid out, also a charge for the Bavarian Blast Parade participation. On the 23rd, we have a stipend payment, and on the 31st, we have a charge for what looks like to be a car or auto magnet for the parade. So we do have some expenses that were paid out in July. They are noted on the financial report. If I could have a motion to approve the financial report, please.
I move we approve the financial report as printed.
And a second?
I'll second that.
All right, thank you. Okay, moving on. Unfinished business. We have the Hans Jost Exchange Program. Our farewell reception for Ellie is scheduled for Thursday, August 28th. The time has been set at 6 p.m. and the location will be at the Kegel Club. Are there any additional comments? All right. Item 6B, the Hans Jost Exchange Program, our outbound Lauren Laffey. Her flight arrangements have been made and the airline tickets have been purchased. She is leaving with her grandparents on September 8th, and they'll be traveling to several countries, including Prague, where they are also going to meet up with New Ulmites, Jeff and Lisa Golden, who will just happen to be there at the same time. And Lauren will start school in Ulm teaching English on September 22nd. She is coming back to New Ulm sometime around December 20th. And all the tickets have been purchased and her grandparents' arrangements have been made as well by them. Also to note, Lauren came to New Ulm and participated in the Bavarian Blast Parade riding on the Sister Cities float, or car, I guess we should say. All right.
She gonna be here for Ellie's farewell too, or
Pardon?
is she gonna be here for Ellie's farewell, or?
Well, let's see. I do hope so. I'm sure we will have her invited. We'll make a point to do that. Make sure and do that. Okay. Okay. On the agenda, item 7, new business. All right. Hans Yost Exchange Program again. The motion, we need a motion to select a driver to take Elena to the Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport on August 30th. Do we have a volunteer for that? Has there been some discussion? Ellie, do you have any information you could provide on that to us?
Well, Bruce offered that he could do it, and I also talked to Jess Webb, and she wanted to look and see if she could do it as well. So
Okay.
I'm not sure yet.
So we have not one, but 2 volunteers. That's very nice. Excellent. I see you're making friends very quickly. Okay, so are there any objections to either of those volunteers driving Ellie to the airport? All right, okay, duly noted, thank you. New business as well. We are looking at an alternate meeting date in September as the first Monday falls on Labor Day. So the council chamber would be available on the second Monday, which would be September 8th, for our 5:15 meeting. Do we have any questions or objections or additional comments on changing our meeting to the second Monday in September, which would be Monday, September 8th? Nope? All right, well, we will do that then. Our next meeting will be held Monday, September 8th at 5:15 p.m. here in City Council chambers. And new business, we're moving on to our item agenda that was added, and that would be to have Ellie Crutchmer, our exchange intern, please speak.
Well, I just wanted to give you a quick update on my stay here so far. What did I do? Well, I went to Sioux Falls with my second host family, Brian and Mary Lou Service, to visit Brian's brother and his wife. And I also attended Bavarian Blast and on the Saturday, and I worked at the Hub Club for about 4 hours. And I enjoyed it a lot because I thought that the music and all, like the whole atmosphere was pretty authentic to what a real Bavarian festival would be like. So I really enjoyed that. I also went to Chicago. It was supposed to be a day trip, but we ended up having a flat tire, which made us stay in Chicago overnight. That was a fun experience too. And then last weekend, I went to Lake Independence with Bruce because his sister lives on Lake Independence. And I got to go wakeboarding and wake surfing and tubing and a lot of fun stuff. But now I have a cold, but it was totally worth it.
Have you done that before, Ellie, the wakeboarding and
Yeah,
surfing?
wakeboarding, yes, but wake surfing I had never tried before, so that was a great experience. It was a lot of fun.
Good.
And I actually was able to stand up right away. I was
Right.
surprised.
And I hope you had a brat or 2 at some point, maybe during the day, that day.
Yeah, I did.
Excellent. All right, getting the full experience. Anything else? Any questions from the commissioners? Thank you so much for your update.
No problem.
glad
Oh, and
to
I
mention-
worked one day at the radio as I look at Brian Filson. That was a really fun day, too.
She was yawning most of the day, especially in the morning.
You're supposed to give her more coffee, huh?
I don't drink coffee, so that didn't really work.
Ah.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun.
All right,
Okay.
thank you so
Thank you.
much. Excellent. Okay, additionally, in the counselor's packet, we have the Bratz stand schedule. And earlier, prior to the meeting, we were able to make a couple adjustments to the schedule as it was printed out. Those changes actually will be that on the 26th Tuesday, the 26th of August. The early shift of 9:45 in the morning until 11. Carol Holm and Janet Palmer have volunteered to be our sellers, so we'll note that. And because of that, they were scheduled from 4 to 6. Brian and Tom are going to be able to handle the stand, they said, from the 4 to 6 on that shift. The only other time that
What,
we...
doofuses? You think we really can handle that?
Yes,
I don't know.
of course you can.
You're a professional.
This
Okay.
is what the volunteers get paid the big bucks for, yes. We do have one additional opening on the 26th, Tuesday, from 1 to 2. So we're looking for one more seller to volunteer, and I'm hoping that any of the commissioners or friends of the sister cities will be able to touch base with Bruce or Lisa Pelzel, and we'll get that shored up. And then I was kind of backtracking here, but on Monday, the first day that we have the broad stand, we are in need of 2 sellers from 9:45 in the morning until 11 o'clock as well. So again, if we have anybody else, I know I see pretty much everyone in the audience tonight, and also the commissioners that are here are scheduled, but I think we can get that filled up. All right? So if you hear anything and you know anyone that wants to volunteer to help the sister cities out, feel free to contact Bruce or Lisa Pelzel. All right? Let's see. Now, we have determined that the next meeting will be on the 8th of September. And with that, if there are no additional items to add, I say that we make a motion to adjourn.
I will make that motion.
Excellent. Thank you, Brian. Do I have a second to adjourn?
Second that motion.
Thanks, John. All right, and with that, we'll call an adjournment. And just because I have this, I'll use it. Thank you.